Hi. Well, I've been working flat out on this album now for a few weeks since I got back on tour, and I figured we got the last song last week, but there's always one extra song, and I thought, what haven't we got? We haven't got a kind of by numbers, straight from Central Casting, Clean as from Venus song. That was my stock in trade. There's some rather unusual stuff on the next album, which we are going to be calling Lily Bolero. That's official now. That's what it's going to be called. Not Happy Pie, but it was because we felt it was somehow euphemistic of something else. We weren't sure what. So I've got Red Rita out here by Hoffner, Very Thin, which is, you know, I think I still prefer it to the Rickenbacker. I love it. And you know, I found an idea on my Sonic notepad, and I got this again. And then the chorus goes da 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 dum, da 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 dum. And it goes, then it finishes with da ba da dum. Da 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 dum goes and it goes on like that. There's lots of it. You'll hear a bit of it in a minute when I get to the mixing desk, or maybe tomorrow morning when I do this. But it's the last song, and I haven't really thought of a title for it yet, but I have written the lyrics for it. It's called Queen of the May, actually. There's probably already a song called that. There's already a Queen on the record, but you see the title, can't you? One thing it did need was a riff, a classic Cleaners riff. So with chords that go like this. It needed something that goes. I also happen to have a spare riff hanging around, which just happened to fit it. Which, when they're all electric up, double tracked and put through a bit of natural chorus and detuning, sounds bloody great. It really works. And so you'll have a new song. You will have a new song, and I think it'll make the cut. We've got 13 songs, and I'll show you all about how it works tomorrow. I actually mixed it today, but after the mixing, because I've got 2 gigs coming up, one tomorrow night and one the day after. They're poetry gigs mostly, but there's this pressure, so I'm carefully making sure that all the volumes equalised. I mean, I know I'm Mr. DIY, but I've learned a few tricks over the years, and it's nice to get it sounding a bit smarter, you know, a bit of a wash and brush up as they all go on parade, and at the right volume, and most important is the track ordering. Now, when I did that with Andy Partridge, who some of you will know from XTC, his method was to get all the song titles, write them out in bold on a sheet of paper, then cut them up and put those pieces on the floor and keep arranging them until it looked about like a running order. And then, having done that, he'd make up a dummy cassette in that order, and we'd go home and listen to it. He's quite meticulous. What I do, if I'm in any doubt, because it's an unusual collection of songs, as I've said before, is I'll have a mate round to say, what do you think about this, Martin? He's also called Martin. And he'll say, oh, I reckon that second track should really go in at the end somewhere. You should bring something bolder in there. He's quite good like that, because he used to run record shops and things like that, and he's a musician too. So if he says something, I'll generally listen. Yeah. This is, yeah. Yeah, it's going out of tune. It's very hard at the moment. Lovely guitar. It's called a Very Thin. Why is it called a Very Thin, Martin? Because it is, hello, very thin. Anyway, tomorrow, when I've got the kit out again, we'll have a look at this song, and you'll probably be quite interested in that. You'll also be the first to hear it. Okay, that's a promise. See you later.